Yeah.
Sure. So, you compare undertone with cool one, so to find out if you're cool tone or warm tone.
Yeah.
So, just let me know what you think. Do you think cool tone suits you better or warm tone?
Cool.
The silver one, right? So warm tone has more yellow in it, and you can see that here your skin tone becomes very, very yellow. Your skin tone with silver. So your original skin tone is actually quite clear and bright, so silver is actually the closest to your skin tone compared to the blue one. So between this two, I would say this one is lesser contrasting for original skin tone. That's why you're leaning more towards silver and more towards cool tone.
Yep.
So we'll try our colours in the cool tone season. We have two seasons. We have winter, bright winter, dark winter, and we also have the summer season. The summer season, they are a bit lighter, more muted, and in winter season, they can be brighter or darker. So we'll compare this one with the second one. Versus two. What do you think?
I think the pastel.
Why do you say so?
I think the pink is too strong.
Too strong and bright for you, am I right?
Yeah.
So you can see our original skin tone again. It's very clear and bright. Your natural blush is right here. When I pull this up, you can see our skin tone darkens a lot instead of brightening. Instead of this color brightening up your face, you can see our bottom part here becomes a bit yellowish as well, and the redness is extended all the way to the cheek of the face over here.
Yeah.
You can see a very strong reflection of the color, which is an indication the color is too strong and bright for you. So because of all of the various factors, this one is actually not a very good match for your skin tone. And something more toned down, you can see your skin tone is much more even. The natural blush shows along with the color of your lips, so I'd say this is a better color for your skin tone than the neon one over here. Okay, next we'll compare the summer versus the dark winter one. 1, 2.
Wow.
It's
quite a tie.
Yeah. So the first one, you can definitely tell that this one gives you a brighter complexion compared to the darker one. But the darker one seems to bring out more color in your face. Okay. So between these two, I would say quite difficult position. For someone who likes a brightening effect, the first one is not a bad choice. Otherwise, the second one, you can also consider the second one. You can see that over here, it really brings out the color of your cheeks and your lips very, very well. It darkens your face. No, sorry, it doesn't brighten up your face as much, but it doesn't really darken it too much, except for the shadows casted all over the face over here. But I would say generally, it still gives you quite an even skin tone.
Yeah.
So both are okay. If you like the brightening effect, you can go for the first one.
Okay.
Okay, so we have winter versus summer. Winter versus summer.
I mean, personally, royal blue is a favorite color,
I see.
but I think I generally do better with lighter colors.
Right?
Yeah.
I would say lighter colors give you a really, really even skin tone complexion. You can see over here in the upper cheek area, it's very clear and bright, and also flows with the rest of the part of the face. This is what we call an even skin tone. Yeah, over here you can also see the colors on the cheek, the natural blush, and your lips popping out. So I would say this is not a bad color for you. Royal blue on the other hand, it's also quite good.
But
Sorry for that. Yeah. But this one just doesn't brighten up your skin tone as much. And you can see that over here, your natural blush is over here, right? But with this color, it seems to be extending all the way to the side of the face. So this one might bring out some of the redness on the face as well. Your under area also becomes a bit darker compared to the under area with this color. So I would say yes, you can try some pastel colors. While royal blue is also not a bad choice. So it seems like it's quite a lot of colors from the PC. So we have this. We have pastel yellow, which is from the summer season versus this one from the winter season. 1 versus 2.
yeah, definitely the
The
pastel.
more toned down one. Yeah. This one, you can again see the reflection here on the chin, which shows that this color is too strong and bright for you. And the one thing about yellow is that it's easy to reflect the redness on the face. So you can see that this part of your face is a bit more flushed. And then again, if this is a natural skin tone,
Yeah.
yeah. But when I pull this out, I can see your skin tone actually darkens a lot more instead of brightening it up. And such a bright color will naturally take away the tension from your face. So yes, definitely a more toned down color, you can see that this one gives you a much more even skin tone. Yeah.
Actually, the pastel is a bit washed out, whereas the dark purple seems more complementary to my hair color. Yeah.
I agree with what you say. Yes, this one, like I say, it's a bit more washed out. You can see this color is actually more towards the muted side, meaning it has a lot of gray in it. So on your face, you can see that it doesn't really pop out any colors from your cheeks or your lips, and in fact, it makes your skin tone look a bit ashy. Your under area turns a bit grayish as well. So with this color, I would say you look very, very tired. Whereas in comparison, like you see, the contrast really brings out that natural blush over here and your lips. So you look more energetic with this color compared to such a muted and dull color like this one.
Yeah.
So when it comes to very dull and muted colors or very grayish colors, maybe trying a stronger color or more dominant color will look better on you. Yeah.
But not all strong colors work.
Yeah, not
It's
all
only
strong
purple, which is very weird.
For this shade and for this shade in this season, yes, it looks better on you. So we have something that is lighter and paler in color versus something that is warmer and more peachy. So what do you think? Do you think is the first one better or the second one?
I think the first one is a bit too skin toned, so it makes me look more yellow, sallow. Whereas the second one has a bit of warmth, so it complements the colors on my cheeks.
This one I agree with you. Yes, the first one brightens up your complexion really well, but it seems to wash it out a lot. You can see that your natural blush here is kind of like fading away, and your lip color also doesn't pop out as much compared to the second color over here. Yeah, you can see like what you said. It really flows well with your skin tone very well. Your skin tone is very, very even over here. Along the neckline area, you can see that the contrast is lesser compared to the first one as well. This one, I agree with you. You suit a warmer and more peachy color compared to the first one. Yeah, but it shouldn't go any more orangey than this color because you can see that this one actually turns to a little bit orangey already.
Yeah.
So any more, it will make you look a bit duller.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this, we have the first one from summer and the second one from winter.
Oh.
Summer, winter.
Oh, this one is tough too. I think the second green is a bit dull, but actually a teal would work. The turquoise is, I think, not bad. It brightens a little bit.
So you can see face-wise, this like what you said, this color brightens up your skin tone very, very well. You can see that each part of the face flows quite well, quite even. However, the reflection over here indicates that this color is a bit of a mismatch for your skin tone. It's a bit too bright and strong. So let's say you really like this color, no worries. You can wear something with a collar, not so close to the neck and the face. You can see that the reflection here is gone. Yeah, but it will be slightly better if it's not so bright. Maybe if it's more a little bit more down, it will be slightly better. The second one, like you said, it's a bit dull, but I think it's still okay. It still flows well with your complexion and skin tone. Why do I say that? It's because you can see that it doesn't brighten up your skin tone that much, but it doesn't dull it too much either.
Yeah.
You can still see a bit of a color, in the cheek and the lip area. So I would say between these two, if we're talking about which one matches your skin tone, I would say the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first one is not that bad, but it's too strong and bright for you.
Yeah. If it's mint, I think it's okay.
Slightly more toned down. We have an autumn green later. You can try it out. So right now we're doing warm colors. So you can see that warm colors have a bit more yellow in them. We have spring and autumn. Spring colors are lighter and brighter. Autumn colors are a bit more muted and darker as well. So spring, autumn. Spring, autumn.
I think autumn.
Why do you say so?
Again, I think it matches my hair color, the brown, and like there's too much yellow in the first one, whereas the second one is a little bit darker. So it's okay.
I see. So you prefer something that blends in more, it's a bit darker compared to something so bright?
Not really about the brightness. I think it's about the amount of yellowness.
I see. Okay. Yes, I would say this one. It brightens up your face well, but like you said, it's a bit too yellowish already. It's too strong of a color. So I would say this one takes away the tension from your face. And then face-wise, you can see that it brightens up your face well, but it doesn't really bring out the color. It's because there's a mismatch of undertone. That's why the natural blush wouldn't come out as well as compared to the second one. Yeah. However, I would say this one is actually quite heavy of a color already. You can see that it does turn you slightly dull a bit. Yeah. So it will be even better if it's in a lighter shade or maybe not so orangey.
Yeah.
So
I seldom wear. I don't have orange clothes. Not even Chinese New Year.
So such a strong warm color will make you look orangey and it does make you look a bit dull. So
Yeah.
for this set, maybe I'll say something in between. Yeah, lighter than this one or not so bright or not so strong, not so yellowish as well. Okay. So we have something from spring one. Sorry, and the second one here. 1, 2. 1,
Oh, after a while, it's like
2. This is a bit hard as well.
I think the second one is better.
The second one is better, I see. So if we take a look at the first one first, again, the lighter color seems to give you more of that brightening effect. You can see at the side of the face, the middle part of the face is very even, very clear, very bright. Yeah, I would say this is actually not that bad of a color on you. Why? Because I can still see that natural blush and the lip color popping out. Yeah, so although you can see this is quite a soft color, I wouldn't say it completely dulls your complexion and your skin tone. So I would say this is quite okay. If you look at the one that you chose, I would say this is also not a bad color on you. But yeah, it doesn't really brighten up your skin tone that much, but it does kind of complement the color on your lip, and then you can see the natural blush coming out again. Just one thing, because it doesn't brighten up your skin tone that much, your under area might darken slightly. Same goes for the bottom part of the face over here. So you can take a look at the comparison. I would say it's not that obvious, quite small, quite subtle difference. So both are okay. Yeah, right. So if you like more of the brightening effect, the first one is slightly better. Okay, then we'll compare the second one with the darkest shade in color, which is from the autumn season. 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2.
I think the lighter one is better. Yeah.
This one I agree with you. So we talk about the pros of this color.
Yeah.
If you take a look at its color, I would say it's a bit too
gray.
Yeah, too grey, too dull, too heavy of a color for you already. You can see that such a heavy and dark color doesn't really bring out any color on the face. In fact, it kind of washes you out a bit. So if I take away this and I put this on, I would say this color is quite heavy on you.
Yeah.
You look very, very tired with this color. Your under eye area and the bottom part of your face darkens a lot. So your skin tone becomes quite uneven as compared to wearing something with a lighter color. So I would say try to go for lighter colors instead of super dark colors like this one. Yeah. Okay, so for this are okay and not so much for the last one. So this is a spring versus autumn set. You can see that this spring color is very bright compared to this autumn color over here. Spring, autumn.
The spring brightens my face much more.
Yes. So I would say try to avoid muted colors, especially for your skin tone, because it seems to have a very heavy impact on you. You can see that this one makes you look very, very ashy, including your under area and the side of the face. It all turns a bit greyish as well. You look quite tired with this color. Yeah, too muted already. Compared to something so bright, like you say, you can see it brightens up your skin tone a lot. Yeah, you can see the natural blush over here and your lip color popping out. I would say this is actually not a bad color for you. However, it seems to still be a bit too bright for you, as seen from the reflection over here. Yeah. So it's either you don't wear it so close to the neck and the face, or you go for a color that's not so strong and bright. Yeah, slightly more toned down will be good. But between this, I would say there's definitely the first one is better.
Yeah.
So for this set, we have autumn versus spring.
Whoa.
Autumn versus spring. So you can see that they're quite close in color. It's just that one is brighter than the other. So what do you think?
Definitely autumn.
Definitely autumn. Something that blends in more, right?
Yeah.
This one, again, a lighter color will definitely brighten up your face more. But you can see that actually not so much of the color popping out. It feels like everything is blending in with your skin tone. And this one doesn't really flow well because of the contrast over here. You can see that it's quite bright. Whereas for this one, everything flows much nicely. You can see the color of the natural blush slowly popping out a bit more compared to the second one.
Yeah.
So I would say yes, the autumn one will suit you slightly better than the second one.
But yeah, red as a color generally I don't think works for me.
Yes, because colors like red, orange and yellow, they are very strong and warm colors. You're leaning more towards the cooler side. So you can see that if you wear red color, it kind color makes you look a bit yellowish.
Yes.
So you will look slightly duller with such strong and warm colors.
Yeah, that's why I prefer blue, green, brown.
The cooler
Yeah.
colors. Yeah, we have this 3-piece set, green. In colors, we have 1 versus 2. I think this is quite obvious.
Yeah.
The autumn one definitely blends in better with your skin tone.
Yeah.
The second one is too strong already for you. Yeah, but yeah, you can see the reflection over here. It kind of takes away attention from my face. Doesn't really flow well with your complexion, and it doesn't really flow with your hair as well. That's why you can see that everything flows well nicely with each other. However, if it's a more muted color than this one, then I think you should avoid it. Because you can see some of the grey cast on here on the bottom of the face already. Any grayer color than this one wouldn't be that good of a fit for you. Okay, so if you take this away, then we compare it with this one versus the other spring color. 1 versus 2.
2 is better, I think.
This one also, sorry.
Yeah. Alright.
The yellowish green.
Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite colors.
Oh, I see.
But whether it works on, I mean, yeah, it works here compared to the
Compared to the
regular
first one.
green.
So you feel like such a brighter color will look better on you, right? This one, yes, I agree with you. But
Again,
skin
it's the-
tone wise, yeah, it's a bit too strong and bright for you. So I think you will set something that blends in better.
Yeah, this
This
green.
one. But I shouldn't go any grayer than this. So we have 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2. This is somewhat pinkish versus somewhat that's a bit redder.
I think pinkish is better.
This one I agree with you. So when I do this comparison, I think one thing I noticed is that your skin tone turns a lot yellower with this color than the pinkish one.
Yeah.
You can see that this one kind of matches your natural blush that you have. So your natural blush and your lip color pops out a little bit more compared to this color.
Yeah.
You can see if you compare it along your natural skin tone, this one you look quite dull in this. It's just a strong, warm and red color. Yeah. So if it's something that is less warm of a color, it will suit you slightly better. Yeah, you can see that this is a lighter color, that's why it brightens up your complexion slightly better as well. Okay, so I think this one is quite an obvious difference.
Yeah.
We have 1 versus 2. 1 versus 2.
I think the second one.
Why do you say so?
It contrasts more with my skin, whereas the first one is a little bit too close.
So yes, this one I agree with you. The first one doesn't bring that much of a contrast on your skin tones because it's quite pale of a color. You can see that this one barely has any dominant color in it, and that's why on your face it kind of washes you out. You can see your natural blush slowly fading away. Same goes for the color of your lips. And definitely, this color tends to retain more color in your face. Your lip color and your blush color is actually popping out a bit more. Yeah, face-wise, I would say it's also giving you a very even look. Even skin tone look, sorry, and your under eye area and the bottom part of your face flows well with the middle part of the face compared to this one, where you notice that only this part of the face brightening up a lot, but not the other 2 parts. Yeah. But this one, yes, I agree with you. Second one is slightly better. Spring versus autumn.
I think it's autumn.
The darker one, right? So such a light color on you, or such a light and bright color on you might not really fit you very well. You can see again the reflection here is coming out. Yeah, face wise I would say actually it doesn't brighten up the skin tone that much, although it's a brighter color. Yeah, so it shows that this color is a bit of a mismatch on your skin tone because it's actually more on the warmer side. So it doesn't really help much with the brightening effect. Compared to the second one, I would say doesn't brighten up the skin tone that much, but at least everything flows well with each other. The apple cheek area matches the bottom part and matches the upper part as well. Yeah, you can see that your lip color and the color on your face pops out a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, hair wise it also flows well.
Yeah.
So I would say this one best matches your complexion and your skin tone compared to the first one. Then we'll compare using monochrome colors right now. So what do you
Okay.
wear more? Black, white, or grey?
Wow, even black and white.
Even, I see.
Yeah.
Then I'll try it with white and grey first. So I'll put this up to make it a fairer comparison. So sorry.
Yeah.
1 versus 2.
Yeah, definitely white.
So So you can see how white gives you that really nice brightening effect. You can see here there's a very nice glow in the cheekbone area. Whereas for this one, it kind of takes away the glow a little bit, and it seems like it's casting a lot of grey shadows here on the bottom half of the face. Yeah, so for this grey, I wouldn't say it has that much of an effect on you, but definitely if it's in a darker shade, you will look a bit more ashy than usual. You can see that this one kind of covers a lot of the glowiness and brightening effect on the face.
Yeah.
So I would still recommend that you try to avoid grey as much as possible, and instead go for something that has higher contrast like white that brightens up your face very well. Okay, then we'll compare white and black. Sorry. 1 versus 2.
Actually, white is better, I think. Yeah.
Yes, if you like brightening effect, going for white is definitely a choice. But if we take a look at black, I wouldn't say it's a very bad choice.
Exactly,
You can tell
yeah.
you can see that you look a bit more sharper and more focused with the black color.
Yep.
And for black, it kind of gives you more of a defined jaw structure. Yeah, and since it matches the color of your eyes, and you can tell that your hair is also towards more of the darker side, everything flows quite well with each other as well. But yeah, I will also go with white because you can see along the neckline area, black seems to have a bit more contrast compared to white. And this one brightens up your face very well. You can see the color coming out, except for it is compared to black.
Yeah.
So between these two, white I would say slightly better, but black isn't a bad choice depending on your preference. Okay, so that concludes the end of our analysis.